Gentlemen, welcome to Fintech Festival. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves.
Hi, yeah.
So Gregor, tell us a little about what is a wallet engine, a wallet as a service, and Cheers, and what's your mission? What are you guys trying to achieve?
Yeah, so the Wallet Engine is the first wallet as a service platform that basically allows businesses to launch their own in-app wallets. And that doesn't just include tech, it also includes compliance in multiple jurisdictions.
Okay.
So we basically make it very simple and very efficient and at a speed for businesses to launch financial features within their existing apps.
Excellent, that's great. And Arish, what do you think the growth potential is? Like whereabouts are you guys going, and what sort of interest have you had in your platform thus far?
We've actually been quite surprised. Even before going live, we've been able to have a customer pipeline that extends beyond 2020 now. And so really now for us, it's just about executing on the promises and the relationships that we have. And we really see wallets exploding in the next few years. There are over 3,900 apps in the world today with over 10 million users, and none of them have payments embedded that enable their users to move even a dollar between each other.
And what's and what do you think the wallet ecosystem is going to look like in 2 to 5 years?
Given the fact that we have so many millennials in the world that really are so mobile centric, I think the world that we live in, where we have a bank account and then we have credit cards and things like that, is going to really fade away. And people are not really going to care whether they have a bank account or they have a digital wallet that's regulated. They just want their money everywhere that they are.
Yeah, and I think that's really interesting. You just really see the whole way that people approach financial services now is really, really changing.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why, us partnering with Mambu is a case in point, is that there are so many great companies today that are building the ecosystem of fintech. And it's really, it's to everyone's advantage to work together and create that ecosystem and have that network effect that ultimately benefits the end consumer the most.
Yeah. So Barry, tell us about your experience with Mambu and why did you choose Mambu?
Well, to be honest, it was one of your main competitors that actually put us in contact with you in the first place, surprisingly. We were going down the road with one of the traditional legacy core banking platform providers. And when we started talking to them about what we actually wanted to achieve, they actually stood back and they said, guys, you should talk to Mambu. Because we were looking for such flexibility and speed of integration that, in the end, you guys were able to deliver what they weren't able to.
That's right. And John, you're a customer of the Wallet Engine, the customer of Cheers. Tell us a little bit about what Butleric does.
Okay, so Butleric, basically we are an AI platform as a service. So what we do is we are in the merchant space, B2B2C business. So we provide solutions like point of sales, we build everyday business super app for our merchants to basically drive their business from offline to online. And yeah, so this is what we have been doing for our merchants, and we help them to collect all this data. And with our AI, we help them to do different models to help them to do predictions for their sales, costs, and even recommendations. Yeah, so together with Cheers, we actually provide the Butler Pay, which is our wallet, to the customers to make payments in our super app itself.
Mm-hmm. And what do you see the key benefits for your end customers? Like, where do you think they're going to go and where they're going to take this in the future?
Okay, so it's very interesting because as Cheers is providing this service, it enables our customer to have a very seamless payment experience. So today they can actually top up Butler Pay in Merchant A, for example, and after that they can actually go into Merchant B and still use the same wallet to actually make payments. So it becomes very seamless for the customer experience.
That's great. And what's the future hold? Like, where do you think? What's the expansion plans for Cheers? It's sort of a general question for all of you. What are the plans for you? Are you just going to stop at wallets? Where are you guys going to go? And what are you going to do next?
No, I think wallets are the fundamental enabler for a whole range of financial services. At the end of the day, it could likely be that Butleric, as an example, could offer additional products that are on top of a wallet. And what we see happening is that a lot of these financial services, especially in the micro retail area, that they are moving into existing platforms. Right? As an example, let's take any app that has an existing user base could become a distribution channel for existing products out there to reach new customers.
Just to add to what Gregor is also saying is what we really believe fundamentally is that a wallet is the common denominator between people. So rich, poor, no matter where you are in the world, the one thing that is seamless is the wallet experience with mobile.
And that probably opens a really good question. I mean, do you think that wallets are only relevant in certain markets, or do you actually think it's actually a product or a service that could be available right across the globe?
If you actually look at what we're seeing in Southeast Asia, we're seeing a great deal of innovation around the wallet space because there is the issue of the unbanked financial inclusion here. But that really is something that will spread across the Middle East, Europe, into Africa, into North America, and so on. So it really, this has become the hotbed of innovation. That's why the Fintech Festival is as big as it is, because everyone in the world is coming here to innovate.
Yeah.
Maybe to add to this quickly, we think also wallets have not really been used to their full extent. A lot of wallets that we see today, they have been built to solve local payment challenges or to compete with existing point-of-sale payment methods. So we have wallets that are very localized. And on the other hand, we have banks, existing banks, and in the middle there is this big space of e-money, of the ability to store value and to transact between people, something you can't do with credit cards as an example, that is not really being utilized, especially for global platforms.
Gents, thank you all for your time, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the festival.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Cool.
man.
Thank you.
Bye.